And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
Well, our scenery is so beautiful this time of year, so I want to give you your daily dose of peace this afternoon. Garden of the Gods, a really cool perspective from Peter's camera. Love the lighting in this photo and the different shapes that we see. Now at North Cheyenne Canyon, it's also starting to really look like fall there now. Thanks to Bruce for sharing this peaceful photo with us. So another sign of fall weather is the freeze alerts that we've had in place the past couple of days. So freeze warning in place in purple for tonight, and a frost advisory in blue for tonight. Goes in effect at midnight until 9 a.m. So definitely want to have pets inside tonight, and I would cover that sensitive vegetation if you want to try to continue its growth, but the growing season is going to be ending here pretty shortly. Now, once we get to about 35 degrees, that's where frost advisories go out, and that's where we could see the growing season continue. Once we get to 32, which we did in Colorado Springs last night, that's when the growing season will end. Most of the time, your pipes are not going to burst at 32 degrees, but once we get into the upper 20s, that's when we see the growing season officially ending. That's a hard freeze, and that's when we do have danger to sprinkler systems if they haven't blown out. So, looking at temperatures tonight, depending on where you land, is what you need to prepare for. So zooming in the Pikes Peak region, low 30s for Ellicott into Calhan, Falcon, mid 30s tonight, as well as the Springs. Fountain, 33 tonight. So we're not in the sprinkler blowout territory yet, but if you've already done it, gotten ahead of it, that's probably better than just putting it off until we get those 20s. Tonight along the Arkansas River, low 30s expected. So in general, for tomorrow, it's going to be really lovely once we warm up after the cold start. 70 for Pueblo for the high, 67 in the Springs. Clear sky conditions all day. Expect mid to upper 60s in the plains, mostly 60s up and down I-25, couple low 70s for Canyon City and Pueblo, and some 60s in mountain valleys tomorrow. Now, we are going to see a warming trend heading into the next couple of days. That's because high pressure takes over. But as we head into later this weekend, early next week, I'm tracking our next system, bringing us a lot of wind as the jet stream moves overhead and some cooler temperatures. So you'll notice here on the Super 7 day that we see middle 70s return by Wednesday all the way through Saturday. Couple breezy days and some really dry days ahead as well. And then looking forward to Sunday, the next higher impact event for you will be a lot of wind. So I have us up to a storm impact scale 3 out of 5. We could easily see gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour as this strong system moves in. Will remain pretty gusty on Monday, and those temperatures will really drop. So for Pueblo, I've got you near 80 by Friday. Then we'll see a cool down as this next storm system approaches. For the position it's in right now, it looks like a windy day for us, especially on Sunday. So that's the day that you'll want to secure any loose outdoor items. For Canyon City, I've got you breezy for several days this week. Really comfortable temperature-wise, beautiful week ahead. And then we cool off, we get windy, maybe some rain Sunday with our cold front. And for Woodland Park, 60s for you all week long, beautiful weather, quite breezy though each day. You might have some rain and snow mix as this front moves in on Sunday. Chris?